We want electric stoves, but we also want gas stoves. It's April Fool's. Why do they want that? They want windmills all over the place that ruin our fields, kill our birds, and are very unreliable, and are the most expensive energy ever developed. We want oil, gasoline, natural gas because it's cheaper, better, and much more powerful. It's April Fool's Day.
We want electric stoves, but we also want gas stoves.
I mean, listen, man, Donald Trump is back. Donald Trump is back. The 2024 Republican primaries are basically already over. I mean, let's be serious. He hasn't lost a step whatsoever. Sure, his crowd sizes might be a little bit smaller, but they're still bigger than everybody else's crowd sizes. That's all that matters, right? And when I say he hasn't lost a step, I mean, just look at his demeanor. Look at the charisma. I mean, it's as if nothing that's happened to him has happened to him. And you see, people are going to interpret that as strength within the Republican base, especially when Ron DeSantis tries to attack him for things that, as we just watched at CPAC, he don't care. He doesn't feel the pain. He don't feel the heat. I mean, Donald Trump is absolutely immune to feeling shame or to feeling anxious. Well, I won't say he's immune to feeling anxious, but when it comes to stuff like this, he has absolutely no anxiety. The race is over.
The wall was sitting there waiting to be installed, the easiest part. And Biden, they took it away so that Texas and Arizona couldn't use it. Texas and Arizona said, could we use that wall? We'll finish it right up. And they said no. And they actually took it away and they hid it. They put it in a hiding area, which, of course, was revealed pretty quickly. All you have to do is send a couple of helicopters up. But they wouldn't let them use it. Under my leadership, we will seal it up and expand that wall so we have total control.
And then he said, they took the wall and they put it in a hiding area. They cloaked the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? They had an invisibility shield. That's what they did. They pressed the button and but it also was like people could walk through it. It was no longer, like a block. It didn't do its job. That was maybe the funniest part from this entire video that we're going to go over. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wall was there, but then they hid it. They took it away. That's why you don't see it. But when you elect me in 2024, we going to finish the wall. You know what I'm saying? We going to get that bad boy back up. We going to do what we got to do. Can you see it now? The enthusiasm that he's bringing to the table. And while we're joking about it, again, who else do we have? Nikki Haley, flop. Mike Pompeo, flop. Mike Pence, who wants to cut Social Security, flop. Who else? We got Ron DeSantis, who's yet to introduce his campaign whatsoever. Come on, man.
We have oil and gas, but we don't want the oil and gas cars. But we want everything, including electric cars, but we also want gasoline because the cars go longer and they're preferred by many people. We don't like quick drives that are stopped for 2.5 hours. It's April Fool's.
We want electric cars, but we also want gas cars because they go longer and they're preferred by many people.
I guess that's true, but see, the thing is of course, we can't just snap our fingers and remove gas cars from the roads entirely. That's going to be a decades-long process that we may not get to in 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Because the gas and oil market, it is dwindling. The world is moving towards clean energy, but it's not like oil and gas is not going to be used anytime soon. But this is the type of rhetoric that the base loves because they foresee a future where everybody has purple and green hair, where there's 800 genders and no one can choose. Everyone's just so confused with society because today we don't. That's like the way that they envision the world, like this cartoonish world where everything's just out of control and there's not enough order. Where men were men and women were women and things were simple, where men had domineering power over women in society. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of rhetoric that we get. But I mean, this was just so much fun. You can't lie.